Ooh, oh man, I'm feeling accomplished today. So I just got done recording a little quasi guide video of how to do the wetlands run in Hardcore Classic, and it was a complete success. Did it in one try. Took a character from Teldrassil all the way to Goldshire. No issues whatsoever. Now the way we're uploading that video right now. Actually, it's actually in the process of rendering and processing on YouTube. So I'm feeling so accomplished. I figured I might as well keep the ball rolling and play a little bit of my paladin. So let's see what we actually need to do right now. We are level 19 in Redridge. Let's check the Redridge quests. We have Dry Times. We have the Lost Tools. We can probably do that today. We need to get the Condor meat for Redridge Goulash. And we have the price of shoes. We need to go to Werner, or take Werner's note to Smith Argus. We need to get the Blackrock Menace, get the axes. And then there's Solomon's Law. That's a little bit outside my play range, though. So, I guess let's get started. So, hi, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Oh, there's a dead elf. That sucks. How's everybody doing today? So I am doing quite fantastic. I'm on a little bit of a high from that last video that I just finished filming. It was actually the first time I had ever attempted something like that as well, because I honestly didn't know the optimal path. I just kind of guessed it because I was told that the correct way to do the wetlands run in hardcore is not to go the path of the road, because it's just a little bit too dangerous, because you're going to end up running into all the alligators and the orcs, and it's just going to be a bad time for everyone involved. So the actual correct way to do it, to make sure that you don't die, is to actually swim from Menethil Harbor all the way to Westfall. And you do that by basically hugging the outside mountain wall of the zones, so that you don't go into the deep water and get fatigue. And then by the time you get to Westfall, you'll be at at the long shore, right where those first few Murlocs are, like the level 11 and 12 Murlocs are. And you pop out there and you run up the shore and run for dear life all the way into Elwyn Forest from there. Now, I did it as a level 1 Night Elf Warrior because I wanted to try and basically prove a point that anyone could do it, and I think I succeeded in that. Because one, I had never done it before. Two, I was playing the worst solo class in the game, which is Warrior. But also, if I wanted to actually continue playing the character, I didn't want to bring a druid over, because there's no druid class trainers in Eastern Kingdoms. They're all back in Kalimdor. So that's what I did with the last hour or so of my day. That's actually about as long as it took from creating the character to getting it all the way out to Elwyn, was roughly 53 minutes. Honestly, not bad. Not that bad of a run. Okay, let's go ahead and head up this way. This is going to take us up past a few orcs that are going to be on the right side. I believe right behind that rock right there. So I'm going to skitter on over here real quick, because we have a couple quests up here that we want to do. One is the Battle-Worn Axes, and two is the tough condor meat. We want to get some tough condor meat. Oh, he's behind this rock. So let's see here. What level is he? Level 21. That's a little bit above my pay grade at the moment. Oh, looks like he wants to play anyways. That's fine. I should be able to take one of them. Yeah, I got this under control. Just gonna shut him up for a moment. Hey, 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 get back here. No running. I think I see a condor already. There's a nice little area where a whole bunch of condors congregate over here. There's one. Just gotta be careful. Oh yeah, that's right, these guys do a knockdown. But you gotta be careful more because there are dragon whelps in the area. Alright, that's some meat right there. Wanna go get him? No? Okay. I'll take him though. Oh no. Necrucifer the Mage just died at level 39. That sucks. It can happen anytime, you know? There it is. Gotta keep my eye out for the copper and tin. So there should be a cave up in this area. It has a bunch of knolls in it that is a hotbed for tin. But I'm a little low level to actually get in there and clear it out without having to worry. Because I believe the monsters in there are like between levels 20 and 22. But it being a cave means it's very dangerous and very easy to get killed in there. It's 248 experience, not bad. Let's actually have a sit. Eat some food, get a buff. So in other life-related news, my job, if you don't know, I'm a delivery driver for a national snack brand. I don't want to say much more than that without implicating who I work for. But we basically are undergoing a re-engineering of all of our routes, which basically means everyone is getting unattached from their routes, and we all have to bid for new routes that are being developed. And the way we bid on the routes is we go based off of seniority. So whoever's been with the company the longest gets first bidding rights on any of these new routes that are being developed. Now, I've only been with the company for about 3 years, so I had to wait quite a while before I could bid on a route. But I was thankful that while there are a lot of people ahead of me, there's also a lot of people behind me as well. So I got to bid on my route the second day out of 3 possible days of bid time. So I did get a fairly decent route in a pretty good area. So I'm pretty happy for that. I actually had a chance to speak with the other people who are working in the same cluster of routes as me, and I'll be working with some pretty top tier guys. So I'm pretty excited for that actually. I was a little frustrated at first because I didn't like being unattached from the route that I was already on because I really enjoyed the route and the area that I worked. I was kind of like worried that I would get put into an area that would have been like unnecessarily more difficult than when I was working, um, or an area that would not make as much money. But I'm very thankful that I actually got an opportunity to bid on a good route in a good area. So I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully the this new system that the company is working under, which is supposed to um, cut our hours down from like 50 hours a week to like 45 hours a week. Hopefully that works to our benefit and actually works the way that the company is insisting that it's going to be working. But we'll see when we get there. I'm not holding my breath. A company can tell you literally anything. It's up to you to believe what they say or not. So yeah, that's basically all that's new in my life. What about you? How's life been treating you lately? Anything new with your job, with your home life? Anything interesting or uninteresting? Well, aside from that, life's been pretty run of the mill. A lot of weird shit going on in the world right now too. Congress is deciding that they want to spend all of their time and resources banning a social media app instead of actually tackling things that, you know, could make a difference. That is what it is. Lobbies exist for a reason, right? Ooh, a hook dagger. Is there anything good on it? Only 10 DPS. Slightly more damage than what I got currently, but not enough to make me go train daggers. I would like to get a one-handed weapon that has like at least like 12 DPS on it. That'd be pretty sweet. Come on. Come on, you can hit harder than that. Gotta watch out for that whelp over there. You come over this way and just fry me. I love being a paladin sometimes. Strong defensive class, heals, good shit. Distance. At least try to. Right, heal up. Be careful when dealing with multiple pulls. That Condor's knockdown combined with that dragon's fire breath could have been lethal. Got him. Alright, that's 3 of 5 Condor meat. Condor meat's been a pretty good drop lately. Had a pretty good success rate on picking those up. Much better than the crisp spider meat was. Nice, level up. And I believe that level up will get us into the next tier of Holy, which can get us Consecration. We now know Consecration level 1. Let's go and put this on C. And let's go christen it on this little guy over here. Not bad, looking good. 64 holy damage over 8 seconds, so that's 8 damage per tick. Well, a good thing to note, though, is Consecration is holy damage, so it will get a bonus off of Seal the Crusader. So, let's do something fun real quick. I'm going to go judge this guy, Seal the Crusader. Now we're going to Consecrate, see how much damage that does. Okay, so it increases the damage by exactly 1 point. Or, like, 1 to 2 points per tick. That's not nothing. That's definitely not nothing. But having that little extra bit of damage output, that absolutely is nothing to scoff at. This 64 damage base over 8 seconds. I mean, that's another like the difference of like two extra swings of my weapon. Give me that condor. Yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. And that's additional damage output when I'm being controlled as well, like with that knockdown. Still need one more condor meat. Hopefully I can go grab that condor before someone else does. And then we can be done with this damn quest. Go turn it in. Ah, shoot. Someone grabbed him. That's all good. There'll be another one to pop up soon. So what is my plan for after this is done? Not sure if I want to farm out the battle-worn axes or not. I might. I mean, the orcs are easy enough to kill. I just don't want to get clobbered by a bunch of them all at once. But I could probably handle 2 orcs at once. I underestimate my own abilities a little bit too much sometimes. But that's also just because I don't want to die. I don't want to end my run prematurely. Ooh, condor. Let's go get him. Stack up some buffs. Hey, come here. We need to fight. My first paladin I ever played was actually a female human, way back in original classic, and it was pretty eye-opening, like for me, like the way that like they leveled. It's just they've always been just like incredibly slow leveling. It's like very, very slow to kill anything. But the fact that they are so slow and like methodical, like it means that they are very sturdy as well. It's like I remember having to utilize like the seal of like mana regen and the seal of lifesteal on mobs at like in like the level 45 areas, like the Burning Steppes, I think it was. Or the Searing Gorge. Searing Gorge, I think it was. Because I was just out there just grinding on mobs for a while because, well, back in the day, that's what you did. You just grind on mobs to gain some experience and get like an extra level so you can go and start that next quest that was gray to you a level before. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's be careful here. Need to end this guy real fast. There we go. Good. Alright. We can handle this now. See, that's what I was afraid of. These guys have a crazy aggro radius. And that's also exactly why I took those 5 points in spiritual focus. Oh, come on now. Don't enrage just to run away, dude. Anyways, point I was trying to get at is that the way that I leveled personally is like I never did ret. I did like a mix of holy and protection, just because it kept me alive longer and allowed me to basically just be a very self-sufficient, um, gradual grinder. It was actually pretty fun to me because like up to that point, the only classes I had played were like an undead mage and a tauren druid. But there was a lull in content for us towards the end of vanilla. I believe it was between Encourage and Naxxramas. I went and joined a new server that had just launched because I wanted to try my hand at alliance leveling, and I chose Paladin. Got myself into a pretty decent group with some pretty good people. Um, I was the group Paladin, and I wanted to learn how the opposite side of the game worked, and I wanted to learn how paladins work specifically so that I could better fight them on my horde main. And learning how to play a paladin really um, gave me a kind of like a newfound respect for the class as a whole. Because while yes, they are intensely annoying to fight against, um, you kind of understand like what they go through to get to like that annoying level of gameplay. It's like the leveling up part is just really slow, but the final product is very rewarding. Remember some of my favorite old school WoW PvP videos were by a Holy Prot Paladin. He went by the name of Zalgratis. He made a few really cool videos back in the day, and I really enjoyed watching those. Actually, like I saved them directly to my computer back then, and just like would fire them up every so often to just have as like background noise on a second monitor. It was really fun. I liked his stuff. I liked Jamaz, and a few other guys as well. General Grievous's videos were always fantastic. He would play the nice last Condor meet. He would play the Reckoning Bomb build and just go deep into Orgrimmar and just nuke people from orbit. It was so funny to watch. Okay, so we need 8 more axes. Are we going to try and get them here? You know what? Let's try it. There is a ravine over this way that has a bunch of orcs in it. And that might be the best place for us to go and try and farm out this quest. And now we're level 20. So we should have no issue taking on the guys in here. What's that? What's that? That's a copper vein. I'll take it anyways, though. That's a respawn of the one we already captured. Nice. So, I am also contemplating what I want to do with that Night Elf Warrior now that I brought him over here just for the sake of making that video. But I might actually play the character too. So I want to, I'm kind of curious like what professions I should take. It's like I could do engineering. I don't think I want to do blacksmithing on 2 separate characters though. But I could do engineering, or I could do herbalism. Herbalism would be good for getting all the buffs from all the different elixirs. But engineering gives you bombs. And it gives you an early headpiece as well. I might want to do engineering, honestly. And engineering is a lot of fun. Hey, you! Wanna fight? Come here. I'm actually gonna bring him back a little bit because I don't want him to run behind that tree because there are more orcs behind that tree just waiting for me. There you go. Just run the wrong way. There we go. I also need to run back to town and actually get some new skills. Let's head down this way. See what we can find. Now that we're level 20, we should have access to like at least a few new ranks of like the good stuff. Like they tend to put like the best spells and spell ranks on the like the 10, 20, 30 point ranks. Yeah, there's a couple of black rocks over here. Oh, and a little bit too much for me to handle right there. Yeah, that's a 22 and a 23. That might be a little bit too much for me. Hello. Would you like to fight? I would. Shut it. Mm-hmm. Get back here. Too full for linen cloth. How do you like that? There you go. Let's take it. Heal up before someone gets jump on me. I think I need to postpone this for another day. We're not going to be having a good time fighting multiple like 22s and 23s. But good, we'll put a pin in that for now. We'll come back later, maybe in a couple days' time. But if there's any more orcs down this way, might be able to find someone to pick on the way back down into town. See a runner. Anyone behind the tree here? Nope, not here. Hello, Mr. Outrunner. I'll be more than happy to fight you. Honestly, could probably just like farm these guys for a while and get the quest credit. But that doesn't seem very interesting. There's only a couple of them. Let me, you goon. Oh, where is it? Q. It's the first time I've ever actually had to use that that ability. Back up a little bit. That guy's just running around being a goon. Tagamog Rogazgi Mog. Interesting language they got. I seriously need a better weapon, though. This is just not cutting the mustard. That's such a weird term, cutting the mustard. I wonder what the etymology on that phrase is. Where are you? I would like to fight you. Don't net me, you goon. My stun's on cooldown, so I can't spite stun you. Got him. That's 4 of 10. Does seem kind of doable. Definitely can't take on those guys though. There's 3 guys right tightly packed, like 3 peas in a pod. So we'll leave them be for now. So we'll go down here and we will turn in this quest. And what else do we have? Solomon's Law, that's Shadowhide Pendants. We definitely can't do that. Unwelcome Guest, that's Belly Grub. He's like level 24. Price of Shoes, yeah, we can take this down to Argus and turn that in. But I think that's something I'll do off camera. It's not exactly very interesting. Oh, there's a new quest over here. Murloc Poachers. Murlocs are becoming a problem. Larger groups of the fishmen are dropping anchor along the shores of Lake Everstill and fishing up a storm. We need them gone before they eat all the fish in the lake. Hunt Murlocs. Bring me 8 of their fins and I might have something for you. A dwarven fishing pole. It's a gun. Okay, I believe the goulash is turned in up the hill over here. Yeah, here we are. Right, let's turn that in. Ah, shoot. We gotta drop something. Why do I have medium armor kits? That's weird. Oh, let's just use them real quick. I do not remember picking up... Oh, it probably came out of a treasure chest or something, because I did pick up a few treasure chests. There we go. Cool. Alright. Continue. Finish that. Learn the new recipe. Right. Cooking trainer. Can she teach me anything new? Nope. Okay. So that's not too bad. We gained a level. We learned Consecration. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out here. I'm going to take a little break. And I'll do a little bit of off-camera work. Go get my new skills and do some walking quests. And next time you see us, we'll be a little bit more progressed. So thanks for hanging out with me. I had fun. Hope you did too.